This entire work that is carried on, I say.
All right, you go to any district court complex. Yes. You find out whether the ladies have got restroom. You go to Siliguri. If the police are injured, they are unable to control the mob, then the law and order situation has failed. What are you handing over? Your case is in the list, sir. Serve the government pleader.
The CBI wanted to interrogate me in connection and pose me certain questions. They served on me this notice in the evening.
No, you make a prayer.
But I have.
No, we don't want any. In somebody's writ petition, we can't be issuing this direction. CBI shall also file an interim report as regards the progress of the matter.
First and foremost, may I say that as of now, and I say now, the PO is secure. All these allegations that the PO has been demolished, destroyed, nothing is correct.
Then you file an affidavit.
I can one more thing, may I just say? As far as the demolition work that happened, that was not anyway, that was not in the PO or anywhere. That is for other room because there was a long-standing demand.
Sir, what was the urgency? Sir?
The urgency is not, I'll tell you, Lord Chipolot, that is that it's a restroom for doctors. That has got nothing to do with the PO. This entire work that is carried on, I say.
All right, you go to any district court complex. Yes. You find out whether the ladies have got restroom. You go to Siliguri. You go to Siliguri, sir.
But
I am not talking off my cuff.
No, I am saying.
I say this with responsibility.
Yes.
And you are saying you go and visit the restrooms here. What has the PWD done?
Today, when as far as the PO is concerned, the PO is fully secured.
Yes,
when the demolition was carried out was outside, much further away from the PO.
How many patients are there? We'll close down the hospital. We'll shift all the patients to some other government hospital. We'll convince the patient party to cooperate. We'll shift everybody, close the hospital. Close the hospital. How many patients are there? Close the hospital, that will be the best. And all this story is saying that within 12 hours, restroom has to be provided. See the conditions, sir. See the condition in the court premises.
If I am not, the PO is fully secured. I say it as of now.
I agree.
Your Lordship does not want to hear my submission. But my submission is, the issue is the PO. The PO I said as of now is also. There is no demolition work that has happened in the PO. So I'm saying it with responsibility and on instruction.
You take your word. You let this be on record by whoever is the dean of the hospital or administrator of the hospital. Let him file saying that nothing has been done. You support.
Nothing is in the PO.
Yes. And you can substantiate with photographs. And you can say, yes. And what was the work done? We are with an open mind, sir.
Yes. But that's all I'm praying for.
Yes. You should also be disturbed. As a citizen of West Bengal, having been brought and brought up here.
When submissions are made,
yes,
that also
disturbs. Should pain you. It should pain you also.
It
pains me.
It does pain us. But when incorrect submissions are made, then your Lordship doesn't want to hear us. Then it's a different.
No. It's not that way, sir.
Your Lordship.
We have been here.
I am categorically saying the PO is secure as of now.
We will take your word. Take your word. You let an affidavit come on record saying that the PO is safe. CBI is under investigation. If they want, they can controvert. They can also examine.
We have no problem. Let them go. That is the investigating agency. Have they come and said that PO has been demolished?
We have not taken up the issue today. The matter has been listed today because several requests have come by the writ petitioners themselves reporting about this vandalism. So this vandalism, could it have been prevented, is the moot question. Who did it, for what purpose it was did, etc. There's a vast difference between 35 people and 7,000 people. How many entered the hospital? What was the reason to break all facilities in the emergency weeks? This can never be understood, sir. I don't think so. Such things has occurred in any other part of the country.
I have with me, it's just that I cannot show it to your Lordship. That is when.
So therefore,
but today,
is it a failure of the law and order situation?
It is not.
That shows the helplessness of the state police authorities, and that is why we pray for deployment of central paramilitary forces.
Wait.
That is the.
Mr. Bakshi, please.
Minute.
Now, what is the issue is, if suppose this incident which occurred on 14th is repeated in any other institution, what like? So, if the police are injured, they are unable to control the mob, then the law and order situation has failed. That's it. That's the bottom line of it.
But may I
Is
say
this
this?
something should be done.
Your Lordship will see the sort of resistance we are facing.
Police had the information, but they cannot control 7,000. You mean assuming that is correct? Outside the hospital.
It's not that we didn't have a force. Your Lordship will see the presence of the huge force.
This is a duty of the state intelligence.
After 2 hours.
But the way they are going on.
Means they failed. These are all after the incident.
The unfortunate police officers, my lord, who are seen in the video are nothing but cannon fodder, my lord. They are they are a victims of a larger conspiracy, my lord. We have videos, my lord, to prove the contrary also. People moving in trucks, my lord, from Kamarhati and from Howrah.
And the police had given them safe passage.
My lord, the MHA, my lord, the Ministry of Home Affairs is the party respondent, my lord.
What
So
suggestion would be, my lord? Vandalism should also come under the purview of the CBI investigation, as you also directed.
Absolutely.
Because this is related to, my lord, the
Now, in one of the repetition, the doctor's body was impleted. Which is that case?
that was in item number 5, my lord.
339 is there in the list. You please serve.
May I?
What are you handing over? Your case is in the list, sir. Serve the government pleader.
Not only.
No, you are not to be heard.
Only one thing. My Lord, apropos your Lordship's order, my Lord, the CBI wanted to, my Lord, interrogate me in connection and pose me certain questions. My Lord, they served on me this notice, my Lord, in the evening. My Lord, owing to, my Lord, the outrage, my Lord, outside my house, my Lord, the mob violence outside my house, my Lord, I could not go.
Then you make a
My
prayer.
Lord, what I was humbly, my Lord, I have made a prayer. I have indicated that I am going to cooperate and I am going to go today. But I thought, my Lord, that the petition will be moved and, my Lord, an order will. What I was humbly beseeching your Lordship is some protection through any agency, my Lord, state, central, my Lord, to be granted to me.
Wait. If suppose your client is unable to move out of the house, which according to the learned government leader may not be correct because he has been given sufficient protection.
No protection to Sandeep Ghosh.
No, you please give protection so that they will, with a
We'll go to this.
convoy, he can attend the office of CP.
About 10 yes, sir. 10 persons installed nearby with HRFS, which is the high radio frequency unit with them.
All right. He has to.
That is not Sandeep. I am appearing for Dr. Sandeep Ghosh in person. I mean, the doctor concerned who has been, directed to go on, leave by your Lordship's order. He is on leave. He has proceeded on leave.
So, if suppose you find it apprehensive to travel to CBI office to give the statement, state police will provide appropriate escort.
Kindly indicate.
That you provide.
Kindly indicate.
No, you make a prayer.
But I have.
No, we don't want in somebody's writ petition. We can't be issuing this direction.
As you know.
IMFAC, we found your client to be a very powerful person.
He is not
power be exercised by himself with the state government. They will provide a pilot escort.
Had he been so powerful, he wouldn't have engaged us. You are engaging me, it shows that he is not powerful.
No.
That shows he is even more powerful.
You will not believe.
Engaging Mr. Bhattacharya shows that he is above the health
Even more.
secretary.
Suppose he has gone to the High Court Legal Services Committee and said that I know because of all these problems, please give us a panel counsel. Then it's when he is to you, then it means he's got all the wherewithal. They will definitely provide you. Sir. We will not. Yes, sir.
Without taking instruction, my learned friend is making submission. Is it a submission that the PO has been damaged? I want to know.
Yes. The matters have been listed under the caption to be mentioned and shown in the supplementary cost list. The reason being that this court received several representations from the writ petitioners reporting about an incident, an unfortunate incident which occurred in the hospital premises. At about 11:45 p.m. No, at about 12:30 a.m. on 15th of August 2024, when a large mob entered the hospital premises and vandalized emergency ward and other departments in the hospital. After appearing for the state, would submit that about 7,000 people had gathered, and on account of the unruly situation, several policemen were also injured. And so far as the state police is concerned, they have taken effective steps, but to prevent the mob. But the gathering was so large, there was total chaos, totally a chaotic situation. The learned senior standing counsel will further submit that the place of occurrence, which is stated to be in the 4th floor of the building, is intact and no damage has been done to the said premises. The learned advocates appearing for the petitioners would submit that indeed there was a attempt to damage a portion of the 4th floor, and after protest, it appears to have been stopped. To assess so far as the investigation is concerned, the learned additional solicitor general on instruction submits that a special team has been constituted who are proceeding with the matter, and the CBI has also been intimated about the unfortunate incident which took place at the early hours on 15th of August 2024. In our view, the police should place on record the entire sequence of events which ultimately led to the unfortunate incident. That apart, what is more important is that the doctors working in the hospital who are presently presently protesting have to be given adequate protection, or else they would not be in a position to discharge their duties. So, in our earlier order, we had made an appeal to the joint action body of the doctors to reminding them of their pious obligation in treating the patients who come to the government hospital. However, the incident which took place on the early hours on 15th of August 2024 would definitely have an impact on the mindset of the doctors who are presently protesting. The doctor's body has been implemented and service has been effected through email. We direct the learned advocate for the petitioner to inform the convener or any person responsible, any person who is in charge of the affairs of the joint action group, so that they can be represented before this court on the next hearing date. The CBI is at liberty to visit the hospital premises and make an assessment and proceed with the investigation as they deem appropriate. We direct the appropriate authority of our police authorities as well as the administrator of the hospital to and the person in charge of the hospital to file 2 separate affidavits narrating about the true state of affairs and all matters incidental and connected therewith. Let this affidavit be, let advance copy of this affidavit be served on the learned advocates for the writ petitioner and filed before this court on the next hearing date. Listen.
My lord,
The investigating team as constituted by the central CBI shall also file an interim report as regards the progress of the matter.